Hello everybody. This video gives information about language skills among the students. Now let us discuss listening skill. Listening is a psychological phenomenon which takes place in a cognitive level inside people head and a social phenomenon which develops interactivity between people and the environment surrounding them. Listening is receiving language through the ear. Listening involves identifying the sounds of speech and processing them into words and sentences. When we listen, we use our ears to receive individual sounds in the form of stress, rhythm, and pauses. And we use our brain to convert these into messages that means something to us. Now let us take sub skills of listening. Let us see what are the sub skills of listening. First one, discriminating similar sounds. Listening for sounds and telling the difference between one and the other is called sound discrimination. Sound discrimination is very important to early readers and writers because when a child wants to write the words pig, P-I-G, pig, or bat, B-A-T, bat, it will be very important to be able to identify all of the sounds in those words. Second one, dictation. It is the transcription of spoken text. One person who is dictating speaks and another who is taking dictation writes the words as they are spoken. Among speakers of several languages, dictation is used as a test of language skill. Similar to spelling in the English speaking world, teaching has also been used to exercise the dictation, which is more important to enhance the listening aspect. It leads to both writing and listening. That's why dictation plays an important role in the listening aspect. Third one, task listening. A task is an activity in which a person engages in order to attain an objective and which necessitates the use of language. So task based listening is approach to listening, understanding orally delivered information. Students are asked to listen to what are described as authentic situations to do something with the information. Fourth one, discussion. Fourth one, discussion or debate. The activity draws on the learning from several other activities from different resources. The purpose of the activity is to develop among learners overall ability to listen, meaning, and to demonstrate understanding through discussion. This also involves critical and interactive skills. Now, fifth one is very important, listening the gist. This is when we listen to something to get a general idea of what is being said. We don't want to need to understand every word. Now, sixth one, listening specific information. This is when we listen to something because we want to discover a particular piece of information. We can ignore other information which does not interest or doesn't create interest among us. Now, seventh one, listening in detail. This is when we listen very closely, paying attention to all the words and trying to understand as much information as possible. Now, eighth one, note taking. Though the note taking is a writing skill, it is part of listening skill. Whatever we listen, we have to predict it in the form of writing on the script. So it is both listening and writing aspect. Now coming to the importance of skill of listening. I go on listing the importance. First point, communication is not complete without effective listening. Next one, a good listener learns more than an indifferent listener. Next point, a good listener can restructure vague speaking in a way that produces clear meaning. An attentive listener stimulates better speaking by the speaker. It improves conversation skills. Next point, improve the existing relationships and get new friends. Listening in a group discussion helps to give new ideas. Good listening will avoid aggregation because you know that the other person says. Listening will help learn something new. Listening in a group motivates the environment. Good listening skill in a group discussion can help to notice flaws in what others speak. Listening keeps aware and alert. Listening will help comprehend what the other team member speaks, even if the topic is not well known. So these are the importance of listening skill. Now let us take approaches to develop oral and oral skill. This is a very important part. A child first speaks or listen before it can read or write. Consequently, basic oral skills develop, and it is a good starting point for teaching English as a foreign language. Oral skill teaching does not have the same strong theoretical background as does reading, writing, and speaking. Nevertheless, there are strategies that can be used to develop the students' listening skills. One such strategy is based on breaking up a given listening exercise into three component parts: pre-listening, while listening, and post-listening. Now, come to the materials and resources for developing the listening skill. In general, there are two different kinds of materials to enhance the listening skill. Number one, authentic materials. This includes anything that is unscripted. For example, live lectures and seminars. English language is such a language, if we hear on the television and radio and it can be spoken outside the classroom also by imitating, and those are all authentic materials. Second one, course book materials. This may include simulated lectures and seminars, presentations, and semi-scripted listening tasks from course books. Now coming to the resources for developing the listening skill. Number one, which is very important, ListenWise. This site presents engaging material that will help the students develop their understanding of English. We like to pick out a listening lesson each week and lead debates and discussions about that particular topic. It gets the students really engaged and it helps them acquire both academic and real world language also. Second one, music. Listening to music in a new language helps students to hear the words but does not stop there. This also helps students learn about the culture and history of a country. From the Beatles of Katy Perry in classes, we come across various genres, bands, and music history stories. Third one, Spanish music. Hearing the Spanish music, the great thing is that very often by the end of the year, every student will have a Spanish speaking artist of two they love, whose music they will continue to listen to this way. Students are in a position to take initiative and expose themselves to even more to the language. News. If the students listen to the news channels, they can come across the way they pronounce, the way they spell out, and if they listen properly, they can practice it after watching the news. Next comes radio talks. Radio talks helps to overcome the lacunae in the language communications. Radio talks enhances listening aspect so that people listen and they shall imitate, they should imitate it outside the classroom so that then only the students will come across language skill, that is listening skill. They will enhance their listening skills. Next, YouTube series. One YouTube series really enjoy that is a cool blend of culture and language is Sexy Beijing. It's hosted by an American who speaks incredible Mandarin and does some short clips. So, to what extent the people will watch and listen to the YouTube events related to education? They learn how to comprehend, how to exhibit in the form of a communication aspect. I hope the students got the information regarding this. Thank you.